In the long river of Chinese culture, eyebrows have always been regarded as not just about looks. It is a kind of profound numerology, natural symbols implied by good fortune. Throughout the ages, literati and writers often use their eyebrows as windows, a glimpse into the ups and downs of life's destiny and the good and bad luck of the future. Legend has it that they have a particularly long eyebrow in their brow. It indicates that the clouds will continue throughout his life. The help of nobles can even resolve crises. On the contrary, the eyebrows are sparse, unremarkable. It often means that the fortune is mediocre. It is inevitable to be bumpy. As the saying goes, one eyebrow is long, better than Vanziliang. This is not just a simple proverb. It is a cause and effect of heaven and earth, a vivid interpretation of the mystery of destiny. Many people spend their lives busy pursuing fame and fortune, but often overlook this seemingly insignificant, but a very meaningful touch of black. Until I looked back in my twilight years, only then did he realize that he had catching the fate-changing spider. I regret it for a lifetime. In traditional Chinese physiology, May is considered to be a congenital blessing and an important manifestation of acquired practice. The ancients said that people have eyebrows. Fu Zhi Tin Cheng. It is said that the thickness of the eyebrows, the length and length are all related to a person's life. Character and fortune are closely related. Those with bushy eyebrows and strong growth, it is often regarded as a gift from heaven, often meet noble people to support in their careers. Family prosperity. Those with sparse or short eyebrows, it is easy to attract wind and frost. Many passages of life. Ancient master of physiology. I have carefully observed the faces of the heroes of the world. Summarize a unique theory of beauty. It is believed that a long eyebrow is better than 10,000 nitrogen grains. It is to emphasize the sky contained in that small change. Machine and responsible. Actually, the growth of eyebrows is not only influenced by innate genes. It is more related to a person's acquired self-cultivation. Sex is closely related. Peace of mind. A person full of blood. Eyebrows are often naturally dark and smooth. Worried instead. Those who are in conflict, eyebrows may appear sparse and short. It is this internal and external corresponding phenomenon. Let the ancients have infinite expectations for eyebrows and see it as a barometer of destiny. Buddhism emphasizes karma. We believe that everything happens for a reason. Eyebrows are no exception. The ancients believed that every growth of an eyebrow, they are all manifestations of past marriages. It reflects the accumulated merits and the depth of practice. If there is a particularly long eyebrow, it symbolizes the deep roots of goodness in the previous life. If the eyebrows are average, it may be that the cause and effect are not complete. It takes more effort in this life to remedy. Impermanence in Buddhism. The doctrine that all laws have no self make people understand that everything in the world is changing. Eyebrows are the smallest part of the human body. It can also reflect the ups and downs of life's destiny. Because of this, one eyebrow long, better than Vanziliang. This sentence by Furihiko is not just a compliment of external form. It is a kind of causal law, a profound interpretation of fate's retribution. Those who were young, people who can see changes in their eyebrows, can often predict the good and bad in the future in advance. Adjust your behavior in a timely manner so as to see good luck and avoid bad luck. Win a more fulfilling life. Confucianism. Self-cultivation. The concept of governing the country and calming the world runs through. And physiology is self-cultivation, an important part of sex. Eyebrows are an important symbol of the face. It's often seen as an oblique reflection of the mind. The ancients cloud eyes 6 roads. All ears. Hidden between eyes. A pair of thick eyebrows not only shows heroism, it also contains extraordinary wisdom and destiny. Many famous and wise men in history. Between its beauty and always exudes a unique temperament. It is those slender eyebrows. Inadvertently, reveal the knowledge and responsibility behind them. Therefore, the literati of all dynasties often did not come. It means the blessing of life and the help of nobles. And Vanziliang, it symbolizes the unpredictability of the world. Amount of wealth and good fortune. Combine the two. This sentence is formed. Proverbs full of philosophy and beautiful expectations. And this led to an understanding. Externally gorgeous. After all, it is not as true as the inner accumulation. Only by constantly cultivating the mind to make those eyebrows thicker. More and more lifelike. Taoists maintain that Taoism is natural. We believe that every part of the human body both operate with nature, closely related. Eyebrow as the outside of the human body, an important bridge to internal communication. Its growth state can reflect the human body. The flow of qi and blood. Mentioned in Taoist scriptures, the human face is the epitome of the essence of heaven and earth, those with smooth eyebrows. Its body is full of shortness of breath. It can often be turned around at critical moments. Poor eyebrow growth. It may suggest that there is a disorder of yin and yang in the body, vulnerable to external bad gas. Such a theory, not only does it make people's eyebrows thicker, thick interest motivated many practitioners. Pay attention to self-conditioning during the day. From food and daily life to mental cultivation, strive to achieve the unity of heaven and man, to obtain the legendary long plum, the endless blessings of what happened. From this it seems, eyebrows are just a part of the human body, but it carries the harmony of yin and yang, the important function of balancing the 5 elements. As the ancients said, one eyebrow is long. Better than Vanziliang. It's not just a tribute to material blessings. It is also a deep expectation for the wisdom of life. TCM theory is easy to attach importance to the unity of the mind. I believe that every change in the human body, it's a reflection of inner health. Thick eyebrows. Xingtai beauty. It probably means that the body has sufficient qi and blood, coordination of viscera functions. On the contrary, the eyebrows are sparse and lifeless. It may indicate physical weakness. Low spirits. Traditional Chinese medicine often observes the complexion and eyebrow shape determine a person's health status and potential pathogenesis. The traditional method for this rash. It has been passed down for thousands of years. Because of this, the ancients often put long plums. It is a symbol of health and longevity. Blessing it. Lushu Samsung is linked together. Those who have particularly outstanding eyebrows, often considered to be born with blessings, avoid serious illness and even prolong life in a lifetime. In other words, the state of the eyebrows not only does it predict a person's fate and wealth, more directly related to the blessings of health and longevity. Many people in their youth, I didn't notice the subtle changes in my eyebrows. Fang didn't regret it until his later years, only to find that it has already hinted at the ups and downs of fate. and many possibilities for the future. Actually, the change of eyebrows is a dynamic process. He was conditioned by his genes. It is also related to acquired living habits. Emotional states and mental states are inextricably linked. Those who maintain an optimistic and peaceful state of mind for a long time, eyebrows tend to grow dark and shiny. And the chronically depressed and stressed, his eyebrows appear dull. As the so-called mood is eyebrow show, inner peace and beauty. It can be reflected in every detail of the face. And that brings good luck as a whole. Many physiognomy enthusiasts have come up with a set of unique door theory. The eyebrow is a mirror of life's destiny. By carefully observing the growth of the eyebrows, dense trend, people can capture the spider of future fortune. This allows them to adjust their behavior early. Strive for transcendment. Unfortunately, many people do not survive until middle age or later in life. Just started paying attention to this detail. Missed the opportunity to seize the good fortune at a young age. In the end, there are endless regrets left in the passage of time. There are countless accounts of eyebrows in history. There used to be 4 knives with long eyebrows in ancient books. Blessing refers to the mind. Image description, eyebrow elder. They are incredibly intelligent and incredibly responsible. Another legend, a certain scholar, because a long eyebrow that is different from ordinary people grows in the eyebrow, it is regarded as auspicious. Although the road to the imperial examination was smooth sailing, mentorship and apprentice prosperity, there are also families whose ancestors have unusually thick eyebrows. Family descendants enjoy peace of mind, prosperity from generation to generation. Although these stories are heavily mysterious, but all reflect, the ancients attached great importance to fate and luck. People look at eyebrows, trying to capture the seeming size, to understand their own lives and decisions. Because of this, one eyebrow often, better than the ancient adage of one's a leon, it shines brightly from generation to generation, become a beautiful expectation in the hearts of countless people, and code of conduct. Throughout ancient and modern times, whether it is the law of cause and effect in Buddhism, Confucian self-cultivation, or is it Taoism's adaptation to nature, they all emphasize that there is great wisdom in the details. The eyebrow is one of the vehicles for this intelligence. Its growth and change is both a natural phenomenon. It also contains a profound meaning of fate. People look at eyebrows, able to gain insight into one's own potential blessings. You can also find the shortcomings of hundreds of improvements. Many people often meditate in front of the mirror, trying to get out of that dense or sparse American language, deciphering the good and the bad in the future, but often due to neglect, and miss the best time to adjust. Regret for life. It is this regret of watching late makes the eyebrow long. The meaning of giving birth to Wandan Liang is precious. It also prompts future generations to pay more attention. That seemingly small but extremely mysterious code of life. In the passage of time, none of us are there, experiencing the baptism of fate. Maybe one day, when you sit quietly in the courtyard and look back, there used to be subtle changes in the eyebrows. It will become a mark of gratitude. Become the most precious asset in your life. The ancients said that you must be satisfied. Don't let the golden bottle face the moon. And the real pride often lies in those inadvertent, the blessing that radiates. That is the reward of heaven and earth for your long-term efforts. The eyebrow is not just an external touch of scenery. It is a symbol of blessing that cannot be ignored in life. He will give you every moment of your life, condensed into a silent epic. Record every footprint you take in the world. Throughout the ages, when many literati wrote poetry in opposition, often reveal infinite praise for the mysterious power of eyebrows. They believe that eyebrows contain more than just the beauty of the face. It is the epitome of state of mind and destiny. As the old saying goes, one eyebrow is long. Better than Wanzangliang, he revealed a profound truth. Blessings come. Modern people are pursuing material things with technological progress. Often, ignore these treasures hidden in traditional culture. Your wisdom is actually, no matter how advanced technology is, can really control destiny. After all, it's that seemingly insignificant detail and inner cultivation. People who are always people seem to have their own auspicious light. Their eyes are determined and full of wisdom. As if able to see through the chaos of the world, many ancient legends mention the length and shape of a person's eyebrows. It can directly reflect the fortune and support of his life. Hold those who have particularly outstanding eyebrows, often at critical moments in life, receive unexpected help, usher in a turnaround. And for those who ignore the eyebrows, for those who change, they don't regret it until they're old. Just found yourself. Once missed the key to mastering destiny. As the ancient sages said, opportunities are fleeting. Regret. Many people regret watching late. Only then did I realize the subtle change in my eyebrows. The future has already been foreshadowed. Life is like a dream. Every detail is silenced. Recording the laws of the British cycle. Signals that were once ignored. It often erupts at the most critical moment. Change a person's destiny. In this complex society, we are all seeking success and happiness. But the real blessing, it doesn't come from outside money or status. It's about the state of mind and an awareness of the laws of nature. Eyebrows are part of the human body. Although it is only a tiny existence, but it contains tremendous energy. It symbolizes innate luck and acquired accumulation. It is an indispensable confusion in the fortune of life. Because of this, many elders and masters of physiology will carefully observe the changes in the eyebrows, find clues to destiny. However, modern people are often busy running around. They ignore the conventional wisdom. Every morning when I hurry out, very few people will stop. Observe your eyebrows. Is there any foreshadowing change? Until the dead of night, only then did I realize that the eyebrows seemed to be silent, tells the ups and downs of fate over the past few years. Regrets at that time are often irreversible. Many people are always waving at the past. Sorry, I regret not paying attention to that tiny but precious blessing. So angry that he missed the opportunity to change his destiny. In Confucianism, self-cultivation has always been regarded as the foundation of one's health. Eyebrows are one of the most important symbols of the face. The changes don't just affect the external image. It is a response to the inner state of mind. If a person can participate in daily life, notice the change in the eyebrows, adjust your mindset and behavior in a timely manner, so the trajectory of his life it is likely that there will be a subtle shift as a result. Many successful people have mentioned, when they are faced with a major decision, by observing one's own eyebrows, to gain an inherent discrimination. This revelation may not be direct, but it can be imperceptible. Guide them to the right path. However, in Taoist theory, everything in nature follows. The principles of Taoism and nature, eyebrow growth and change. It is the law of nature, a manifestation in the human body. It's influenced by genetics. And with personal habits, the core is connected. Taoism believes that if a person can maintain inner peace and the state of nature, then his eyebrows will conform to the key of heaven and earth. It creates a kind of harmony. On the contrary, if the heart is full of distractions and worries, then the eyebrows will also appear sparse or lifeless. This view, not only does it provide us with methods of self-observation, it also provides a way to improve luck. Practical approach. Look at those long eyebrows. Many people may be wondering, what does this represent? In fact, eyebrows are not just a physiological phenomenon. It is a symbol of destiny. He foreshadows the good fortune in one's life, fortune and even health. The ancients used eyebrows as a metaphor for the good or bad of fate. People who think their eyebrows are thick and long, mostly born responsible enough. People with thinning eyebrows, you may encounter more in your future life. How bumpy, as the so-called media elders bow down. Although this statement is exaggerated, but the philosophy contained therein, but it's worth thinking about. Every time the breeze blows, sunshine, we might as well stop our busy pace. Staring quietly at his eyebrows, feel the subtle change. Perhaps in that seemingly ordinary line, it holds the secret to changing destiny. Throughout the ages, countless wise men have looked at eyebrows to predict the future. They are based on this top corresponding tune. The whole strategy seeks to improve its own fortune, to welcome a better tomorrow. Unfortunately, many people don't realize this until later in life. Just found out I have long missed the most precious turning point. Therefore, we should cherish everyone and destiny, connected details, even an eyebrow. It may also carry infinite blessings. In modern society, although science and technology are advancing rapidly, but the conventional wisdom is still in our lives, play an indispensable role. Whether it is the karmic cycle of Buddhism, Confucian self-cultivation, or the Taoist idea of conforming to nature, both provide us with self-observation and an important way to improve your destiny. And the eyebrow is one of the most intuitive pathways and easily perceptible part in this complex journey of life. The secret of fate can be glimpsed through the eyebrows. It's rare. He not only made us look forward to the future, it reminds us to cherish the present. Seize every fleeting opportunity. Maybe one day, when you look back on the past, we'll find it's that seemingly insignificant intestinal circumference, at countless critical moments, give you endless power. Let you ride the waves in the face of adversity. Let us pay tribute to the wisdom of the ancients. Examine your words and deeds. Pay attention to the slightest change. Life is too short. Time is ruthless. Only by constantly cultivating the heart to move forward steadily in the waves of fate. As the saying goes, one eyebrow is long, better than one zangliang. The old adage is not just a nice hope. It's an incentive. The constant pursuit of inner peace and the profound wisdom of fate